how things shake out today for Great Bend after a victory against the Hayesville Aviators last time out to win 3 out of 4 against the Aviators and have now won 4 straight series here in the SCL. We're glad to have you here on the Bad Cats Media Network. My name is Mark McClure, and the Cats still holding on to that first spot in the conference, but this will probably be their stiffest competition before the All-Star break, with Hutchinson coming into town for 2 on today, Saturday, and then again on Monday. And then the Cats will be at Hutchinson on Tuesday and Wednesday of this week. So this is a big series for the Cats, a really big measuring stick here on how well you're actually doing in the conference. We'll see how things shake out. It should be a very exciting game here on this Saturday, and we hope that we're in for a good treat here at Al Burns. We're going to step aside here for the national anthem. When we come back, we'll have first pitch here from Great Bend. And we are here for baseball in Great Bend. Bad Cats against the Hutchinson Monarchs here at Al Burns Memorial Field. Mark McClure joined by Ty Riley for this evening/night's game. 6 o'clock start for the Bad Cats, their first one of those this season in a single header ball game. Should be a very exciting one, as the Monarchs are one of the strongest teams in the league. It's coming in at third, 12-4 in conference. Bad Cats are 14-2. So, I mean, this is really a measuring stick here, Ty, for the Cats.
Definitely what we needed to see.
So let's get things underway here from Al Burns. Austin Schneider will be the leadoff hitter here for Hutch. Monarchs always provide a stiff challenge for the Bad Cats every single season. The Cats did win 3 out of 5 against them last year, though. Zach Thornton is on the mound. Here's the first pitch, and he's going to be working with a lot of velocity today. You can hear the pop of Connor Allen's glove from up here on a first pitch strike. Thornton spent a lot of the summer in the MLB Draft League. A couple innings left this summer. He decided to spend them here with the Cats. That's another strike. 0-2. That one was,
That was a little down.
But, hey, it looks like we might be in for a big zone today, and hitters will have to adjust to that. Schneider steps back in behind 0-2, and Thornton deals again. That one just high. Possibly there's your makeup call. Thornton was with the Cats last year for the 2021 summer. He had a pretty solid season, 2-2 with a 4.17 ERA and 6 starts, 32 1/3 innings. Yep. Swing and a miss, and he got him. First strikeout for Thornton. He also came to the plate for the Bad Cats once when they got really thin at the end of the season and struck out. He had been asking to hit during that stretch when the Cats were down a lot of players and got his chance after an ejection. He had to fill in over at first base. Here's the first pitch, a little pop-up to the right side by Joey Barron, and that ball's caught by Simon Larinaga. And there are quick 2 down for Thornton. I mean, you had an opportunity to see this guy pitch during the spring. What are we going to see from Zach Thornton today?
A lot of strikes. He's going to pound the zone and get a lot of weak contact just like that right there. Got in on the hands. 1 pitch out. That's what we like to see.
Thornton had a tremendous season at Barton this spring. I mean, you want to talk about a good year, 9-0, 4 complete games, all of them 7 innings, but still equally as impressive. He gave up only 60 hits, 23 earned runs. He struck out 91 guys to 26 walks and a 2.63 ERA. I mean, that is next level right there, and that's the reason that he's taken his talent to Grand Canyon for next season. The lefty deals 0-1, and this one fouled off. Thornton ready to deal, 0-2, and another late swing there. This Jimmy Bloomberg at the plate. Bloomberg, the shortstop, out of Fullerton College, originally from La Miranda, California. Having a real strong start this season with a .432 average, 10 RBIs. Here's the pitch, and Thornton buries that one a little bit. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Thornton comes set again, looking for his 1-2-3 frame to start this outing. He dropped one in there, didn't get the call. Everybody but the umpire thought it was strike 3.
Had some real late break to it right there.
Thought the action would front door Bloomberg, but managed to get the call. So go back 2-2. This is going to be hit towards the middle. Rathan Malone's got a charge to make the play by the second base tag, and his throw's right on time to retire Bloomberg. A 1-2-3 inning for the first inning for Zach Thornton as a Bad Cat this summer. As we go to the bottom of the first, no score from Great Bend.
This is Batcats head coach Roger Ward. Thank you for supporting the Batcats. You're watching Batcats baseball on the Batcats Media Network.
Back here at Al Burns, where the Mad Cats and Monarchs tied at 0. Starting pitcher here for the Monarchs is going to be a right-hander, Clay Westbrooks. Westbrooks out from pitch state. Is the first pitch fouled away by Riley Silva. Westbrook, strong start for him. He doesn't go particularly deep in his games, but I mean, through 8 innings, only allowed 1 earned run. So not going good for him with a 1-1 record. ERA at 1.12, 9 strikeouts to 2 walks. That one outside. Caught the corner for Riley Silva. Going to be a big zone tonight. That's what it appears to be here early in this one. So we'll see how both these sides adjust to what they're going to see out there. So Silva behind here. Westbrooks working quickly to pitch. Outside. And the count's 2-2. Silva comes in off a tremendous performance in the closer against the Aviators. Here he's going to get rung up on a pitch 3 inches off the plate, and that is the first out.
The second baseman, number 16, Hunter Gotro.
And that'll bring up Hunter Gotro. Gotro steps up in the lineup from near the bottom to the 2-hole, replacing Kyle Gates, who normally occupies that position. He's been in a little bit of a rut recently, trying to switch things up. Getting to see some different pitches in there. First pitch strike to Gotro. You know, one pitch from Westbrooks is fouled down the right field line by Hunter, and the count is 0-2.
He's working away from these guys really good right now. Spot up his pitches.
From the belt, and here comes the 0-2 pitch. Gotro checks his swing. They will appeal to first base, and they're going to say he went strike 3.
I don't know about that one.
So 3-pitch strikeout, Gotro's down. And that'll bring up Simon Laranaga.
Number 25, Simon Laranaga.
First pitch a strike to Simon, and talk about pounding the zone. Westbrook's doing a tremendous job early. Wants the Bad Cats to be aggressive early in the count, and they have not done that just yet. He's got a check swing. They'll appeal again, and this time no swing. Laranaga tied for 4th in the Sunflower Collegiate League in batting average, .429. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That one too far outside. Ready in the delivery. That's another strike to Laranaga. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Laranaga still tied for the league lead in home runs with 6. And this one he's going to hit right back towards the mound. It's a glove there by Westbrooks. He'll take it to the bag, underhand flip, and that will retire the side. Both pitchers go 1-2-3 in the first inning, so could be in for a pitcher's duel here in Great Bend. Second inning coming up next.
This is Batcats pitcher Dash Albus. You are watching Batcats baseball on the Batcats Media Network.
Back here in the Bend, where the Batcats and the Monarchs are tied at 0. Both pitchers did very well in the first inning, 1, 2, 3 innings, and this will bring up John Jenkins, the right fielder. First pitch, swing and a miss. You can just see the velocity that Thornton is working with right now. A lot of late swings so far from Hutchinson. Thornton ready to deal quickly. That one dropped too low. Still good setup, though, for Thornton. And the pitch is fouled away down the right field line. Take a look at Jenkins this season. 303 as the cleanup hitter. A couple of home runs for him and 12 RBIs. That was inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. You're going to see a couple of Hutch Blue Dragons in this lineup. Thornton 2-2. This one hit to right field. This one right at Nieves. He had to track back a little bit, but he's still there to make the catch. And that's out number 1. 4 up, 4 down to start the outing for Zach Thornton. Thornton ready to deal here to Ryan Henderson, the third baseman. The first pitch in for a strike. Quickly delivers 0-1 and gets another one across. Thornton looking good, even though he hasn't pitched in a little while since being or completing his time with the MLB Draft League. 0-2, fouled back. Kicks 0-2. That one watched inside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ready in the pitch, a swing and a miss, and he's got 2 strikeouts now. Not bad for Zach Thornton. 5 up, 5 down now. These Monarchs come in after a pretty solid series against the Derby Twins. Ended up picking up 3 out of 4. Did lose in heartbreaking fashion in Game 3 of the series, getting walked off down in Derby. That game was the front end of a doubleheader, ended in 8 innings, so they needed some extra action there, but they rebounded nicely in the nightcap with an 9-0 victory. That one missed. 1 ball and 1 strike. And Jenner Steele at the plate, a veteran of the Sunflower Collegiate League, played with these Monarchs last season. Just swing and a miss there, more of a foul tip, but still gets the same result, a strike. Thornton 1-2, swing and a miss. Got him chasing something outside, and Thornton has his 3rd punch out and his 6th straight Monarch sent back to the dugout. Through 2 innings of work, Thornton has been perfect. As we go to the bottom half of the inning, still 0-0.
This is outfielder Kyle Gates, and you're watching Batcats Baseball on the Batcats Media Network.
Bodie Waller is going to lead off bottom of the second inning. As we're still waiting for our first blemish in any way from a pitcher. Combine their 9 up, 9 down. And the first pitch to Waller, a swinging bunt right in front of the plate. Going to be a tough play, but it is going to be made in time by Westbrooks for the first out. Quickly, one away, one pitch, one out
Number 24.
for Westbrooks, and it brings up Connor Allen. First pitch strike. We're seeing both teams just pound the zone here early in this game, both sides, Westbrooks and Thornton. Next pitch is outside. Dallin, who's hitting .290 so far this season. Big calling card, honestly, has been the fact that he leads the team in hit by pitches. Just finds a way to get on base. 4 hit by pitches, 8 walks to only 5 strikeouts. Counts 2-1. Still just looking for some more run production. Just 3 RBIs at this point of the season. Watches one upstairs. They're 3-1. Just makes you work when you're on the mound. He usually likes to see a strike get across before he starts to attack. 3-1 pitch. Yeah, that was a strike. So the count will fill up. And the 3-2 on the ground left side. This one grabbed
him
by
up.
Bloomberg. No, it's not. It got through him. And that'll be an error on the shortstop. So that's the first base runner for either side.
The left fielder, number 17, Kyle
And
Gates.
I guess that's the first blemish for a pitcher in this game. That's kind of a stretch, though, because that was weak contact. But you'll take it for the Batcats, possibly gets him out of his rhythm, at least makes him work out of the stretch with Kyle Gates coming up. The first pitch. Outside. Gates been, as I mentioned, off to a little bit. He was off to a hot start, I'm trying to say, but after that he's kind of cooled off. 1 hit in his last 6 games. Dropped his batting average down to .333. That one's outside to Gates, 2-0. But still, .333 you're going to take. He's a threat on the bases with 8 stolen bases, 18 RBIs. So even though he's hit a little bit of a cold streak here, every hitter will at some point. The 2-0. Little broken bat pop up to the right side, and it's caught by Jacob Wiltshire.
That thing shattered.
And like we've talked about before on the broadcast, it's just tough to lose a bat in general. It's tougher to lose a bat when it was on soft contact like that, just getting absolutely jammed. So that bat did not die a hero as Colter Maldonado comes to the plate. Westbrooks ready to pitch. First pitch strike to Maldonado, who's pretty much been platooning over at third all season long with Adam Musto. Both have done well. Maldonado, batting average sits at .333, 10 for 30 even for him this season. Here's the 0-1, fouled straight back. He was on it. Maldonado hitting 3 straight. 222nd with his last outing. We went 1 for 4 with an RBI. And also ended up seeing ball 4 but not walking. We had a confirmation on that. We were confused, me and Braden Tower in the press box during that game. This one knuckled to the right side. A base hit from Maldonado. Taking the turn at second is Allen, but he will stay there. And Batcats have their first hit, but Maldonado had a 3-2 pitch that was called a ball, and he didn't get the walk because the umpire lost track of the count, essentially. And then Maldonado ended up striking out on the next pitch. That was a little bit of a tough break for Coulter. Gets himself a knock there. Now sits in 4 straight games. Speaking of guys who are picking it up, here is Rathan Malone. Batting average up over 200 after a really tough start. This one fouled down the right field line. Actually check that, 193 for Malone at this point. But hit in 9 out of his last 10 games, so he has picked it up as this one's grounded over to third. Stopped there by Henderson. He throws to second just in time to get Maldonado, and the fielder's choice ends the inning, so we stay scoreless going to the third here on the Bad Cats Media Network.
Right here in the center of the whole USA, on the bend of a river, in the heart of the sunflower state. Great people, great places, great band. You've got to take a weekend or a lifetime to spend with so many things to offer. Come again and again for great people, great places, great band. Great people, great places, great band.
We've all heard what they say about us. Flyover state, middle of nowhere, a bunch of country folk. Go ahead and fly on over. There's nothing going on. Nowhere to be. And yeah, we've got a lot of hard-working, entrepreneurial, best neighbor you could ask for farm families. We're proud of Kansas, and that's why we built our entire network for it. Next Tech Wireless, keeping Kansans connected.
Welcome back here to Great Bend. Mark McClure, Ty Riley on the call for the Bad Cats Media Network. Zach Thornton locked in early. 6 up, 6 down so far, Ty.
He's looking really sharp so far.
Here's the first pitch to Alex Burge, the designated hitter, and that one fouled off.
He's doing a really good job of attacking every batter.
Ready, end the pitch. That's another strike to Burge, 0-2. We've seen a lot of 0-2 counts so far. Ready to deliver again.
Ooh.
That one just outside, wanted it though.
I've seen him, he called that one back in the first, definitely. He's got to be consistent with those.
Ready in the pitch. That one a little bit more of a waste from Thornton. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Burge hitting .333 at this point in the season.
Got him.
At bats, but he'll strike out here. Just the 3rd time he struck out all year. 4 strikeouts the first time through for Thornton. And that ran Carson Coffey.
I actually know this guy. Played high school baseball with him back in Arkansas.
Originally from Bentonville, plays at Pitt State right now.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the first pitch. And this is a weak grounder to the left side. Maldonado up with it. The throw going to be a close play. Good stretch by Simon. And that is out number 2.
Second baseman, number 15, Jacob Wiltshire.
And that'll bring up Jacob Wiltshire as Zach Thornton trying to get 9 up, 9 down the first time through the order. Thornton's first pitch to the second baseman, foul tipped and held by Allen, 0-1. This is how Thornton really operates. He likes to kind of impose fear on the opposing lineup early in the game, and has he done that in this one? That one outside, 1-1. He rarely nibbles. It's not something that he does often. He normally is just going to go right at hitters.
Yeah, that looked like a changeup right there.
And the 1-1 pitch, and this one ripped out to deep left field. Actually not going to carry as far because the wind is really blowing in today, and it'll be caught by Kyle Gates for the third out. So 9 up, 9 down the first time through for Zach Thornton. He could not be looking any better in his Batcat debut. 0-0. Bottom of the third coming up next.
This is Bodie Waller, first baseman, and you're watching Batcat Baseball on Batcat Media Network.
Jojo Nieves is the man to lead off the bottom of the third for the Batcats. Scoreless game. Kind of the pitcher's duel we thought we'd get with Thornton against Wes Brooks. The first pitch is up high, 1-0. Batcats have the only hit in the game. Coulter Maldonado got it in the last inning. Wes Brooks 1-0. Nieves takes it high, 2-0. Nieves 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a walk in the series finale against the Aviators. 2-0. This one slapped down the first baseline, foul. So Nieves still looking to get things going. He's kind of jumped around the lineup a lot. Batcats have a hurt outfield. Colby Christian dealing with an injury, and Alex Rogers still out. Now been over a week without Rogers in the lineup. 2-1, squaring a bunt, pops it up behind the plate, and did not know where it was. Joey Barron could not find it. Then it'll be 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nieves likes to lay down that bunt when he can, but unfortunately the element of surprise is gone for him now. Usually doesn't get a sign for that either. That's normally his decision to try and lay that bunt down. The 2-2, and he gets blown away by a high fastball.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Raj and Kobe back maybe just next game.
That's been the good news for him. Rogers is such a day-to-day injury with the ankle he's been dealing with.
Yep, and Kobe hurt his knee at Hayesville when he ran into the fence, but I think they'll both be all right.
Batcats certainly missed the production on both ends, but Riley Silva's been picking it up. He's going to hit one in the air here to center. Coming in on it, Schneider, and he makes the catch. 2 away. Now it'll be Gotro. That'll be interesting for a guy like Gotro to play against the Monarchs, coming from Hutch himself in junior college. Batcats have not lost since he shaved. Lost 2 straight games the end of the Newton series and the start of Hayesville, so he said he was going to shave. And the Batcats have won 3 straight since. Two down, nobody on. And the 0-1 pitch. Another swing and a miss there. Really good velocity and a late swing from Gautreaux. Punched out by the first base umpire. First time through on a check swing. And here's the pitch to Gautreaux. Outside, 1-2. Good news for the Batcats. Roger Ward officially back with the squad, but he's elected to stay in the dugout for at least the time being. John Mariani will stay coaching third. Dobbins at first. That's Zach Dobbins, and this is going to be ripped to left field. A base hit for Gautreaux. Gets himself a 2-out knock. Yeah.
One on for the one-bagger. Number 25.
Batcats could do something here in the bottom of the third. Man on first, Simon Larinaga up. Gautreaux, the stolen base threat. Possibly make something happen for a Batcat team which has really developed a reputation for thievery. 59 stolen bases. First pitch foul ball from Larinaga. Westbrook set, long pause in the 0-1. It's outside. Barron thought about a throw to first, but more of just threatening it than anything else. So it'll be a 1-1 pitch coming. There's a delivery to Larinaga. This one popped up into foul ground right side. That will get out of play. So 1-2 as Westbrooks tries to match Thornton through 3 innings. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Just blew it by him for his 4th strikeout of the contest. And it's still 0-0 as we enter the middle innings here at Al Burns Memorial Field.
This is Alex Rogers. You're watching Batcat Baseball on the Batcat Media Network.
Back to baseball again here in Great Bend. No score. Zach Thornton went 9 up, 9 down. Start this game. We'll see what kind of adjustments are made the second time through. It still looks like the timing's a little bit off as Austin Schneider laid on a fastball. Struck out his first time against Zach Thornton, which is the same thing for other Hutchinson Monarchs could say. I'm a broken record at this point because we've got an 0-2 count. For his 5th strikeout, a check swing, and he thought he went, and he did. Connor Allen will throw down to complete the strikeout, and that is number 5 for Thornton. 10 up, 10 down.
The catcher, number 39, Joey Baran.
So that'll bring up Joey Barron. Just soft liner to first base his first time up. Thornton on the mound. First pitch is going to be a flare that will drop a base hit to the left side. First hit of the game for the Monarchs goes to Joey Barron. Still a 10 up, 10 down start. Nothing to scoff at. And now the right-hander Jimmy Bloomberg to the plate. First pitch to him, down and in. The first time we've seen Thornton from the stretch. 3-1-2-3 innings to start the game, and then got Schneider to start this frame before giving up that base hit. 1-0. This one hit right back towards. Oh, what a barehanded play! Throws to second for one on to first. Oh, can't pick it, and it goes near the dugout. That would have been one of the best double plays I've ever seen.
That was crazy. I think if he lets that go, it's even easier double play to make, though.
Probably, to be honest. It's for the highlight reel, certainly.
He just snatched that out of the air.
Right fielder, number 25, John Jenkins.
Bloomberg on the fielder's choice. He reaches and gets over to second base after the errant throw. First pitch fouled away by John Jenkins, who flew out his first time up. 2 outs, 1 on, top of the fourth inning. My apologies. No score between Hutchinson and Great Bend. Battle at the top of the SCL. Only 2 games between these teams. 1 to Jenkins.
Ooh.
Just inside. 1-1. Here's a 1-1 pitch. That missed inside as well. 2 balls and 1 strike. The zone's kind of adjusted tonight an awful lot. Been a little bit dynamic. Ready, the 2-1. Outside, 3-1. And that just frustrates everybody when you think about it, just because everyone just wants consistency. Whether it's 3 inches on either side, it doesn't matter, because at least you know that that's a spot.
Exactly.
The hitters don't like it when it's wide, but even then, at least you know where it is, period. Now nobody knows. 3-1. Now that's a strike.
I mean, looks like it's the second time he's throwing that exact same pitch just at bat.
So a 3-2 count with a runner on second. And the pitch. Oh, that one a shot into the dugout. So we set for another 3-2 pitch from Thornton to Jenkins. Jimmy Bloomberg over at second base. And then we're going to see time called. Blade umpire looked like Connor Allen had something going on. So we're set again, 3-2. Another grounder foul, same general direction. See what the adjustment looks like here. Either man wants to go down. Here's the pitch.
Got him.
And that's on the outside corner. Paints the black, strike 3. 6 strikeouts for Thornton and 4 scoreless innings of work. Yeah. But no run support yet. See if the Batcats can give them some when we come back. Bottom of the 4th is on deck.
This is Batcats assistant coach Jonathan Mariani, and you're watching Batcats Baseball on the Batcats Media Network.
Batcats still looking to get their first run across in this one in what has been the definition of a pitcher's duel through 3.5 innings. As this one's outside to start the at-bat to the cleanup hitter tonight, Bodie Waller. Pretty much been settled into that cleanup spot a couple of weeks now. There's a strike. Count to 1-1 on Bodie. Bodie now 12 for 48, so he's hitting just over 250. Actually, exactly 250 for Waller to this point. Got a 2-1 count. And a pitch. This one ripped to the right side. Going to be a tough play, and it gets past the diving Wiltshire for a base hit. So a leadoff guy on, and we'll see what kind of tactics are employed here to try and get this run home. Will there be a bunt? Will there be some other play put on, possibly hit and run, to try and generate some offense for the Batcats? First pitch is high and tight. 1 ball, no strikes. Count 1-0. Pitch to Wes Brooks, fouls it back. So it'll be 1-1. Connor Allen reached on an error first time around. Wes Brooks set. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now on the outside corner, a good frame job by Barron. So the count will be 1-2. And keep this momentum going. Allen gonna grind him in here with the 1-2 count. A long pause there from Wes Brooks, and time granted by the home plate umpire. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And that just on the outside corner, strike 3. 5 strikeouts for Wes Brooks. Bodie Waller stays on first now for Kyle Gates.
Number 17, Kyle
Gates with a broken bat infield pop out in the second inning. Looking for better results here against Westbrooks. First pitch coming to Gates. That one outside, 1 ball, no strikes. Westbrook's starting to throw a few more first pitch balls in this inning. Not working ahead of everybody. He threw first pitch ball last at bat. Connor Allen still managed to strike him out. 1-0 pitch. It's inside, 2 balls and no strikes. Waller got the Cats their third knock, my apologies, of the game to lead off this inning, but still stuck over there at first. The 2-0. Strike at the bottom part of the zone, 2-1. Set the 2-1. Swing and a miss there, and it was on the outside part of the plate. Gates couldn't get the barrel around to it. So a 2-2 count after falling behind 2-0. Westbrooks looking for another strikeout. It would be his 6th. Here's the pitch. And Gates will just stay alive there. Monarchs, the league champs last season, for the second time in a row. They've won now in 2020 and 2021. Good crew down there with Darren McHugh. As this one ripped to left center field, that'll be a base hit for Gates. Bodie Waller going to try first to third, and he is going to be in there standing. And the Cats have the first one 90 feet away. In addition to that, Kyle Gates got over to second.
The third baseman, number 3, Coulter.
2 in scoring position for Coulter Maldonado. First real scoring opportunity for either team. Second and third, 1 out. Maldonado at the plate, who already has 1 hit. First pitch, that one down low, a ball and no strikes. Bad Cats have found ways to get hits in these situations all season long. Real reason that they have that 14-2 conference record, but not as far ahead in the division as you would think. Diamond Dogs only a game behind them. That'll be a pivotal series played mid-July. There's the 1-0, and this one
that
hit
is
to right
down.
field. Going to be tough, but that one a fair ball down by the line. Bodie Waller scores, and there comes Gates. He's across as well. It's a double for Maldonado, and it's 2-0 Bad Cats. Not a hard hit ball, but a flare in the right spot for Maldonado. He has 2 hits, now 2 RBIs as well.
Number 2.
Great Ben finally gets to Westbrooks. See if they can keep the momentum going with Rafe and Malone. First pitch is low to Malone. 1-0. Ended the second inning with a fielder's choice ground out, his first time facing against Westbrooks, but now he's got a runner on second, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Called a strike.
Crowd really chirping the umpire tonight.
They've been showing their frustration all
yeah.
night long with the way that the zone's been called. We'll give the crowd some credit. They come up with some pretty creative stuff. Here's the 1-1. Malone, a broken bat grounder that's foul. I think that one's done, unfortunately. And
I don't think he's had the best luck with his wood bats so far this summer.
I think that's at least his second bat. It might be his third.
His second this week.
That one came on a foul ball. We'll go back 1-2. Here's a pitch to Malone. This one on the ground at third base. Vacuumed up by Henderson. His throw looks like it's going to be high.
Oh.
Call him out. Roger Ward immediately out of the dugout. That looked like it took him off the bag, and Malone
I don't know
looked
about
like he
that
snuck
call.
back in there because there was certainly no tag. At least it didn't look like there was a sweep tag. That would put Maldonado on third. Malone not going to leave first base. That was an interesting call because it looked like the throw clearly took Jenner Steele off the bag.
And Malone slid like he was sliding into second base. I don't think he got the tag down on him.
So the umpires will come together to talk about this. Will there be a change?
Oh.
And lasts about 2 seconds, and they immediately call him out. Roger Ward with an extra word or two. And that's a tough out there for Malone. Looked like he should have reached on an error there, but did a ground out. Brings up JoJo Nieves with a runner on third. Westbrooks delivers his first offering down low. A little bit frustrating for Nieves recently. It seems like he gets ahead in almost every count. 1-0, 2-0, and still ends up striking out. One 1-0 pitch, and that's up high, 2-0. Nieves has now struck out on 4 straight at-bats. That'll be a good time to break that trend. Another insurance run on third. Here's the pitch. And this one he tags out to center field. Unfortunately, that one's going to hang up too long. And Austin Schneider's going to make the catch, and that is the inning. Colter Maldonado with a 2 RBI double, though, to give the Batcats the lead as we go to the 5th. It's 2-0 here at Al Burns Memorial Field.
Options. Everyone likes them, and at Office Products Incorporated, we offer options. Shop by phone or by having one of our OPI specialty salespeople call on you to help you find solutions. Shop online at OPIKAN.com to place your order directly or search for solutions, or come to one of our 4 store locations, Great Bend, Larned, Russell, and Hayes, to shop in person. OPI offers you these options for your shopping convenience. Which do you prefer?
Everything you need to power your business. OPI.
In today's world full of change, it's nice to come across the simple things like consistency, reliability. And when it comes to the comfort in your home, one thing you won't have to worry about is the reliability of a Lennox furnace and air conditioner. Steeder Contractors has been your Lennox dealer in Central Kansas for over 37 years. We've beefed up our inventory and are prepared to deliver the same quality Steeder service that you've come to expect. When you need a high-efficiency heating and air system, rely on Steeder Contractors in Great Bend for service you can depend on, prices you can trust.
The Batcats scratch first in this one, 2-0 lead. And Ryan Henderson to lead it off. 5-6-7 for the Monarchs. The first pitch inside, 1-0. I mean, that might be one of the first, maybe second or third possibly, first pitch ball from Thornton all day. Darren McHugh over at third. Can't quite spear that one. Trying to make the play. Played minor league ball up into the AAA level with the Giants. Been coaching this Monarchs outfit for a good bit. 1-1 pitch. This one grounded to third again, but this one Zach Dobbins is going to show him how it's done. Coming out of the third base dugout to make that play. And the 1-2. That one broke to the outside corner. The late movement there was nasty. 7 strikeouts for Thornton.
First baseman, number 10, Jenner Steele.
So that's the way to start off this top of the 5th inning for the Cats as Jenner Steele comes to the plate, and the first pitch is ripped foul. This one on the ground right side, speared by Gotro. An underhand flip to Larinaga. Gets that Cats their second out.
Next up is the designated beer batter, brought to you by Oakland Distributors.
Zach Thornton rolling again.
Here's your luck for the remainder of the inning. He's the designated hitter, number 7, Alex Burge. Who's thirsty?
So Burge at the plate now, the designated hitter, watches the first pitch. That one a ball. Burge, freshman from Wichita State, as that one misses as well, 2-0. Another portion of this squad for Hutchinson draws from that Wichita State squad, mostly young guys, freshmen. Outside of that, you certainly have your Hutch influence, Pitt State, and a few other guys. This one hit towards the middle. Rathan Malone tried to get it behind the bag at second, but thought about the throw a little bit too early before he had the ball, and he'll be tagged with an error.
Left fielder, number 19, Carson Coffey.
And that'll bring up Carson Coffey. Coffey, another Pitt State Gorilla, is the first pitch a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. That one a little bit tight, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And they changed speeds on him there. Got the swing and a miss strike, too. One-two pitch, and that's on the outside corner again. And another strikeout for Thornton. Give him 8 in 5 innings. And he still doesn't have a blemish on the scoreboard as it's 2-0. We go to the bottom of the 5th here on the Bad Cats Media Network.
This is your catcher, Grant Farlander, and you're watching Batcats Baseball on Batcats Media Network.
Puts down a bunt right there, and he is there. Get two, get
throw's
two.
going to get past the first baseman. Riley Silva takes the turn. He'll get into second base there. After a poor throw. And the Cats get a runner.
Runner on 2 for the 2-bagger. Number 16, Hunter.
2-zip back Cats. Hunter Gotro up with a runner on second. Gotro 1 for 2 as he steps in. And we're going to see time called here by the umpire.
Got movement in both the bullpens here.
Issue Zach Thornton on an innings limit, so that may be it for him, despite how well he's played. As this bunt's going to be popped up by Gotro behind the plate, and it's caught by Barron. And that's out number 1. Another living example that the art of bunting is being phased out in the game today. Tough to get him down. So Larinaga steps up. Ground out and a strikeout in the game. First pitch is inside to Simon. Nearly got him. Had to turn away from it. That one kind of a homing missile heading towards him. Bad Cat's got a couple last inning. RBI double from Coulter Maldonado. Chance to add here with a runner on second. And one of the big RBI producers in the lineup at the plate. And
that ball is
one
mashed.
deep left field, and it is foul.
Oh.
That one was crushed there. He was eyeing his 7th home run of the season just early on it. Wind didn't help him.
Nope. Did not.
It's blowing in from left field and a little bit towards foul ground. So more like directly in from center at this point, but that's tough for Simon because that one was crushed. Here's the 1-1. That's inside, 2 balls and a strike. Yeah. So the count 2-1 to Simon. Still a chance for him to swing away here in a hitter's count. Westbrooks looks back at second of the pitch.
That ball's
one down low, and that one gets away a little bit from Barron. Enough at least for Silva to get to third. So now a 3-1 count to Simon Larinaga. Can't just groove something right over the heart of the plate if you're Westbrooks. Infield in a bit here for Hutchinson. And the pitch. Larinaga fouls one down the right side, out of play. So it'll be a full count.
Good idea, kid. You got 2-5.
Here's the 3-2 pitch, and Larinaga will chop one foul over at third. Seems to be just a palpable sense of excitement every time that Larinaga comes to the plate with the way that he's been swinging the bat this season. You almost expect a ball to get smashed every time he comes to the plate.
Every swing almost.
3-2. Swing and a miss is caught out in front of that one. And there's the 6th strikeout for Westbrooks, and that holds the runner at third base. So Bodie Waller will try and drive this run in. He's got a hit in the game. Here's the first pitch. It went outside and low, 1-0. Well, another guy with good power. 2 home runs on the season. Last one he hit here at Al Burns went over the big wall in right field. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss there. This Batcat team showcased some power from the left side of the plate just because all last season there was not a single home run over the tall wall and right. And this year there's already been 2, one from Kyle Gates and one from Bodie Waller. 1-1 pitch. Waller swings and hits this one out that way. Got a lot of carry. Is it fair? It's gone.
Oh, wow.
Another big shot for Bodie Waller, his 3rd home run of the season, and the Batcats have doubled their advantage 4-0. Another long home run for Bodie Waller, and the Batcats offense with another big fly ball. And they've got a 4-0 lead with Connor Allen coming up next. And the first pitch, Connor hits this one into foul ground down the right field line. That one slices into the Hutchinson bullpen. A long foul ball. Batcats' 17th home run as a team. And Bodie's 3rd overall there. Here's the 0-1 from Westbrooks. Dropped too low, 1-1. Westbrook's trying to get out of this. Just the 2 runs is the way Batcats are pitching. Not sure if you're going to be able to get more than 4. Missed 2 balls and a strike. But on the other side of things, through 16 games, such teams hitting .333 as a group. So you don't know how long you're going to be able to keep them under wraps. 2-1 pitch. Strike to Allen, 2-2. Allen no hits, 2 at-bats against Westbrooks. Reached on an error and a strikeout looking. The 2-2. And that one missed outside. That was a strike last inning. It was almost the same pitch he struck out on his last at-bat, it looked like. I mean, I expected it to be called a strike. Let's go back at it, 3-2. And he'll foul it off. So we're waiting on a 3-2. Here's the offering. Swing and a miss. It got Allen swinging this time on something elevated. And the Cats are down in the bottom of the 5th inning, but they get 2 runs. Bodie Waller strikes again with a 2-run home run. And it's 4-0. As we enter the 6th on the Batcats Media Network.
This is infielder Colter Maldonado, and you're watching Batcats Baseball on the Batcats Media Network.
back to Batcats baseball. 4-0 Great Bend. And we have a pitching change. The left-hander, Cade McWilliams, takes over for Zach Thornton here to start the 6th. This one fouled away by Jacob Wiltshire. So the count will be 1-1. McWilliams, first appearance for him in a little while. Played for the team for a little bit, so first time since June 16th that he's been on the bump. This is his 6th appearance, 5th out of the pen. And last appearance on June 16th was a start, went 3 innings, 2 runs on 3 hits. 2-1, down low, 3 balls and a strike. It's unfortunate that Zach Thornton has a pitch limit that he has to work with because, I mean, he was dealing. And tough to see a guy have to come out after 5 innings and only 1 hit. McWilliams starts this inning off with a walk. Definitely going to give this Hutchinson team some life, seeing a different arm, because they were demoralized a little bit against Thornton through those 5 innings. They couldn't really get anything on him. Now they're going to be attacking the bullpen. They are down by 4 runs, though. So to the top of the order with Austin Schneider. First pitch ball. Schneider out of New Mexico State. 1-0 pitch is inside, gets away from Allen, but no advance attempted from Wiltshire. Didn't want to really run into any outs at this point. Throw over by McWilliams. Wiltshire back in time. Wiltshire originally from Tucson. This one's outside. He ended up having 21 at-bats with the Aggies this season. He had 2 hits in those 21 at-bats, so definitely a learning experience for him and just trying to get some at-bats here in the summer. As that's a strike to make it a 3-1 count. Last thing that McWilliams is looking for is back-to-back walks. Another quick throw over. Thornton didn't walk a single Monarch at all in his 5 innings. 3-1 pitch. That's high, ball 4. 2 walks in a row. Cade McWilliams, and will we see Roger Ward make an appearance? And it looks like yes, we will, as he comes out to talk with Cade. He's a little off kilter here. The infield was getting ready to come in, but Roger motioned them to stay away from the mound. This is just for Roger and Cade. Walked Wiltshire, walked Schneider. Now Joey Barron coming up. There's a quick conversation with Roger Ward. He heads back to the dugout.
The catcher, number 39, Joey Barron.
Just need to settle in here and throw some strikes. Let our defense play behind us.
And one of the best defenses in the Sunflower Collegiate League all season long.
Oh, yeah.
Squaring a bunt. It's a strike. Yeah.
I got a really good jump over there at second base. I need to switch our looks up.
No one cheating in just yet for the Bad Cats. Larinaga on the grass. As Lily showing bunt here as that's outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Starting to threaten here. Monarchs down by 4 runs. Pitch, and Barron rips it just fair down the right field line. Barron taking the turn going to second base. They're going to wave around. Wiltshire will score. Schneider's held at third, and the Monarchs are on the board 4-1. That one right on the chalk for Barron.
Shortstop, number 1, Jimmy.
Here come the Monarchs. You knew it was coming at some point. And you have a team hitting as good as Hutch has been this season. It's going to be hard to keep them completely silent. Looks like the Bad Cats have some more action in the bullpen with McWilliams struggling. Bloomberg at the plate, 0 for 2. First pitch, that's a strike. A good breaker on the outside corner. Three straight have reached for the Monarchs. 2 walks and a hit. They're a hit away from really being right back in this one. 0-1. And this one a swinging bunt foul. It actually looked like it either caught the plate or a little bit of Bloomberg. Either way, the count will be 0-2. And the pitch, just outside, a ball and 2 strikes. And the delivery is fouled away. Williams can't put away Bloomberg. Big pitch coming up here for McWilliams. Continues to try and work himself out of this jam.
Got him.
They got him in there, and Bloomberg wasn't quite sure it was coming. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Big first out for Cade. So now it'll be John Jenkins. It's ahead 4-1. Mac Thornton gave him 5 strong innings with the bullpen immediately into trouble. As this pitch is fouled off by Jenkins down the right field line. So it's 0-1. Jenkins a fly out and a strikeout on his line so far. First time against McWilliams, though. 1 pitch down low. Looked like Roger Ward was trying to throw off the timing of the hitters because you're going from a hard-throwing lefty in Thornton to a little bit of a softer-throwing lefty in Cade McWilliams. Is going to mix up more of his pitches, I should say. But so far, hasn't worked out quite the way Coach Roger Ward was intending. This is fouled back. 1-2.
He's doing a better job at attacking these last 2 hitters, definitely, though.
So it'll be a 1-2. And here it is from McWilliams. This one grounded sharply to third. Backhand stop by Maldonado. A long throw for him, and it's right there. Run comes across. But a big, good throw there from Coulter Maldonado. It's a tough play. Jenkins gets the RBI, and it is now 4-2. Ryan Henderson at the plate. No success for him today. 2 strikeouts. Runner on his way to third. McWilliams
Got
trying to
him.
pick him off, and they've got him. He's dead. They want a balk call, at least Darren McHugh does, at least as he goes firing towards
No,
the
he
third
stepped
base
off.
umpire. And we'll see, is there going to be something else in the books here? Field umpire didn't see anything. That's usually his determination, not the home plate umpires. As Darren McHugh very upset with the lack of a call there. McWilliams picks off Joey Barron to end the inning, and it's 4-2 as we go to the bottom of the sixth here from Al Burns.
This is left-handed pitcher, outfielder Matthew Howell, and you're watching the Batcats on Batcat Media Network.
Now we're to the bottom of the sixth inning. Batcats' lead has been cut in half, now 4-2. Mark for Ty Riley on the call here. As the Hutchinson Monarchs going to turn to the bullpen, they're going to bring in Dakota Palmer, 5'11 left-hander from Guy, Texas. Plays at Sam Houston State. And it's first pitch strike across to Kyle Gates. Westbrook's day is done after 4 runs. Only 3 of them were earned, though. Actually, correction, 2 earned runs there. Both of his runs in the 5th inning were unearned after Riley Silva reached on an error to start that inning. And Bodie Waller ended up hitting the 2-run home run later in the frame. 7 strikeouts for Westbrooks, though, so he certainly had some good stuff. Just made the one mistake to Waller and then the one to Maldonado. Ended up both turning into extra base hits. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That one's away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Going to be tough for Gates against a hit-throwing left-hander. Has much less time to react to what's coming in. That one missed just outside, and it's a full count to Gates. Here's the 3-2, and this one popped up left side, just into the outfield. It looks like it's going to be the shortstop Bloomberg, and he makes the catch. 1 away. Numbers on the season.
Number 3, Coulter.
For Palmer. 9 1/3 innings. So far, he's given up 7 runs on 9 hits. 3 walks and 12 strikeouts, but you have to give him a little bit of a break because it was just one bad outing for the most part that got him. It's the second time working out of the pen. Ended up giving up 7 runs on 5 hits to the Cheney Diamond Dogs on June the 14th. But outside of that, the other 5 innings have been scoreless. This one a swing and a miss from Colter Maldonado. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So it'll be a 1-2 and a check swing from Maldonado. They want an appeal. They'll get 1 no swing. Maldonado 2 for 2, single, a double, a couple of RBIs. Pitch from Palmer is fouled down the right side. That one gets out of play. So it'll stay 2 balls, 2 strikes, and that one could not backdoor Colter Maldonado. Gets him chasing something high, though, and that's strike 3. First strikeout for Palmer.
The shortstop, number 2, Rathan.
So with none on and 2 down, it'll be Rathan Malone. And here's the first pitch to Malone. And that one's going to miss. 1 ball, no strikes. Malone 0 for 2. Grounded into a fielder's choice, and then he just grounded out to third. 1-0 pitch, and that one kind of jammed him a little bit. Fouls it off the outside of the dugout. So it's a ball and a strike, and Palmer's offering, and again, the high fastball working for Palmer. He gets a swing and a miss there, 1-2. Tough pitch to get the barrel on if you're a hitter. He's ahead here, 1-2. That one he spikes. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two pitch. And Malone hits one out to left field. This one doesn't have enough carry on it, though, and Carson Coffey runs it down for the 3rd out of the inning. Bad Cats go 1-2-3 in the bottom of the 6th, but they still lead it 4-2 as we head for the 7th here in Great Bend.
Hi, this is Roger Ward, head coach of the Great Bend Batcats. I hope you're enjoying the free broadcast of tonight's game. Please consider donating to our interns who make this possible for the organization. Our donation link can be found in the chat at this time as well as in the video description. Enjoy the rest of the game and go Batcats.
Right here in the center of the whole USA, on the bend of a river, in the heart of the Sunflower State. Great people, great places, great band. You've got a day, a weekend, or a lifetime to spend with so many things to offer. Come again and again for great people, great places, great band. Great people, great places, great band.
So it's just one inning of work in the end for Cade McWilliams. He'll be relieved here for Hagen Rose. Right-hander from Temple College. Try and settle things down for the Batcats. Their 4-0 lead turned into 4-2. Ryan Henderson will lead off 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. First pitch from Rose on the ground over to shortstop. Waiting for it is Rathan Malone. He stabs it, throws, and that's 1 pitch, 1 out for Hagen.
First baseman number 10, Jenner Steele.
So there's 1 away. Rose still has not given up an earned run. 4 innings pitched, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks. He did end up taking a loss, though, in the series opener against the Hayesville Aviators, as this is outside, and he let an inherited run score on a tough call on a walk. He had 2 on, and then he walked a guy on a really tough 3-2 pitch and just couldn't quite rebound and walk the next guy as well. No one down low, 2 balls, no strikes. Rose with the 2-0 pitch, and this is fouled into the Batcats dugout. Jenner Steele at the plate, 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out. The 2-1. That's a strike, even though Connor Allen's got a hole in his glove. So it'll be 2-2. Rose ready to deliver, and here's the pitch. So another foul ball off the netting. Middle of the order hasn't had much bite for these Hutchinson Monarchs. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's Bloomberg, Jenkins, Henderson, and Steele. 0 for 11. 2-2. That's outside and the count full. It'll be a 3-2. Fastball that's popped up the other way. Nieves took him a minute to get the track on this one, and he dropped the ball. Going for second base is Steele. He gets in there after a poor throw, and that'll be an error on JoJo. Looked like he struggled to find the ball originally and could not quite recover enough to make that catch. And that puts a runner on second. Connor Allen going out to talk with Hagen just to probably try and let him know that's just one play. You don't want to let that hurt you in the inning. Forced pretty soft contact, and now Burge with an opportunity to drive in a run. He is the tying run at the plate. First pitch from Rose is going to be flared left side. This one's going to drop a base hit. They're going to wave around Steele. Malone has it. He's got no throw. And another run across. 4-3 now the score as the Monarchs have brought themselves within 1 on an RBI single from Alex Burge. One of the first times all season the Batcats' defense has really hurt them. Now the tying run is over at first for Carson Coffey. First pitch to the left fielder is downstairs. All about bouncing back for Hagen. Here's the 1-0. That's at the knees for a strike. One out in the inning. Rose got the first man to ground out. And an error and a single. And that one a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Coffee 0 for 2, ground out, and a strikeout on his line. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, got him to wave at it. And now he's talking with the home plate umpire. First strikeout there for Hagan. And that brings up Jacob Wiltshire. The first pitch to Wiltshire. Take a huge swing at it, but misses. 0-1. Walked his last time up. Later came around to score on the single from Joey Barron. One. That one missed outside, 1-1. I think that is what some of the hitters are talking about, Ty. I mean, that's a strike last at bat.
Yeah, this umpire hasn't been the most consistent, but he has been consistent chalk to chalk at least.
And swing and a miss there, 1-2, and I mean that's built into the frustration for both sides because that swing there from Wiltshire, you're probably taking that most days, but that's probably a strike if you take it, so you have to wave at that, and that's a pitch, I mean, you cannot make much contact with. 1-2. This one going to be slapped towards the middle, base hit. And Wiltshire behind in the count, a good piece of hitting. Puts runners on first and second. And that will turn the lineup over for Austin Schneider. And he's a hit away from tying this game up. Schneider, 2 strikeouts and a walk. First pitch to Schneider. Gets it across for a strike. 0-1. Game hanging in the balance here, 4-3. Top of the 7th inning. Runners on first and second, 2 away. Schneider at the plate. And that one outside. Pivotal series for the Bad Cats and the Monarchs. The 2 teams very close at the top of the SCL. Monarchs trying to make up ground. You only get 4 games to do it in a league like this. You just play each team 4 times, so this is your chance to kind of take things into your own hands. I expect to be a pretty competitive 4-game set between these 2 teams, and this first game is showing why. 4-3 game, 1-2 count. And we'll see time called by the home plate umpire. Here's the 1-2. Schneider crushes this ball to deep left, but foul. That's big trouble if it's fair, but luckily for Rose and the Cats, way too early on it from Schneider. And the count will stay at 1-2. Another 1-2 pitch. Outside. So the count moves to 2-2 with runners on first and second. See what Rose has in his locker here. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him chasing up high. And the Batcats get out of the inning with the lead still intact. A run comes across on the Burge single. 4-3 as it's stretch time here at Al Burns.
This is Batcats outfielder Dawson French. You're watching Batcats baseball on the Batcats Media Network.
Back here in Great Bend where the Batcats lead 4-3 over the Hutchinson Monarchs. And JoJo Nieves leads off in the bottom of the 7th inning, trying to make up for the costly error in the top half of the inning. Let one hit him right in the glove and he dropped it. And that run later came across to score. Here he is again, 2 balls and no strikes. Third time he's been in this count today. First time he struck out. And then the next time he flew out. Here's the pitch to him. It's going to be called on the inside corner as a strike. So it'll be 2-1. Batcats been held scoreless since the 5th. 2-1. Swing and a miss there. 2-2. Dakota Palmer been strong on the mound since coming into relief. In relief. 6th inning went 1-2-3. Palmer ready. Here's the 2-2. Outside, and the count is full to JoJo. Here's the pitch, and that's on the corner. Strike 3. JoJo rung up.
The center fielder, number 19, Riley Silva.
Second time JoJo has struck out. And the lineup turns over Riley Silva in a lefty-on-lefty matchup. First one's inside and a little low. Ball, no strikes.
It's closer than the last one.
That one just a bit inside to Silva, 2-0. Silva hasn't been able to build off his big game on Thursday. Man, 3 hits, 2 of which were
There it
triples. So
is.
maybe he's going to build off it right here as this one hit the left center field, hanging up forever.
That's down.
And
That's
Schneider
down.
can't make the catch.
He's going. He's moving.
He's not going to
Oh,
stop
no.
at second. It's going to be a tough play, and looks like they got him, and they do.
Dang.
Double for Silva, and he's caught out trying to stretch it.
The second baseman, number 16, Hunter.
Look, you're never going to take the aggressiveness out of Riley Silva. It doesn't
Definitely
matter.
not.
It's how he plays the game and how he's always going to play it. He succeeded with aggressive base running against Hayesville. Unfortunately, on that effort, just didn't work out. Good relay. Swing and a miss there from Gautreau. And it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and Gautreau tied up in knots there, swing and a miss 0-2. Gautreau with 1 hit and 3 at bats. Last time he was up, he tried to bunt and ended up popping out a check swing there. Did he go? You bet. Strike 3, and in the end, it's 6 up, 6 down for Dakota Palmer. So far in relief, he did give up that double, but Riley Silva was caught out, trying to extend it into a triple. So it stays 4-3. And we're into the 8th inning here on the Bad Cats Media Network.
This is outfielder Riley Silva, and you're watching Batcats Baseball on the Batcats Media Network.
And we are into crunch time here in Great Bend. The 8th inning of a 4-3 game. Hagen Rose stays on the mound to face off against 2, 3, and 4. Joey Barron, Jimmy Bloomberg, and John Jenkins are due up. Hutch trying to not leave it all to the 9th. Hagen got the first pitch strike across. Here's the 0-1, and this is fouled off. Been a good one here in the series opener between Cats and Monarchs. A lovely night here in Great Bend, 79 degrees, a little cooler than what has been in recent weeks. Good baseball weather. 0-2 outside. Ball and 2 strikes. Barron 2 hits. Doubled home a run his last time through. This time trying to start something as opposed to ending it. 1-2. Watches that one outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So it's a 2-2 count, and the pitch from Rose. Inside, did it get him? It did. 2-strike hit by pitch. And those types of mistakes are costly, or could be, with the Jimmy Bloomberg coming up. So Rose has to bounce back here. He'll throw over, and they'll check on Barron. He dives back in. Not sure if they're going to risk anything on the bases at this point. Hutch has stolen plenty of bases this season. There's this pitch missed to start this one off. A ball and no strikes. 27 stolen bases for the Monarchs at this point, but Barron has not had any of them, nor has he even attempted one this season. So here's the 1-0 pitch. That's inside, 2 balls and no strikes, and now Rose really in some trouble.
A double play right here would be huge for the Batcats.
2-0. Swing and a miss there. 2 balls and a strike. Now back in the zone. He can be a little more strategic about where he puts this one. Trying to get that ball on the ground. Batcats want to roll the 2. The defense at double play depth. Bloomberg 0 for 3. Reached once on a fielder's choice. That's been it for the most part. Again, they throw over on Barron. He's back in. Two and one the count as Rose has to pump fake that throw over. That's trying to cling on to this lead. Here's the pitch.
Yep.
That's going to be a strike at 2-2. Needed that one desperately. Now the count will be 2-2. Bloomberg at the plate. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. Way off kilter on that one, and Bloomberg retired. 3 strikeouts for Rose.
Now we're 1 pitch away from this inning being over.
That has to be the attitude for Hagan. This is kind of unfamiliar territory for the Batcats just because they've beaten so many teams so bad this season. They've had a couple of games that have been close, but for the most part, they've really dominated. They had the walk-off win against 3-1-6 on the air by Landon Helm at shortstop. And this pitch is outside. Start off the at-bat to John Jenkins. They got walked off against the Aviators on June the 20th. They played a couple of close games with the Rebels. That 11-7 game here. That was game 2 of the series here at Al Burns. That was close late, but Batcats have done a lot of beat down. So it's 1 ball and no strikes. Pitch to Jenkins, fouled back. And it'll be 1-1. Jenkins over 3. He did have an RBI ground out in the 6th. Here's the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. But a good block there by Connor behind the plate. Swing and a miss there. Count will be 2-2 to Jenkins. Now the big pitch coming. Rose looks over at first. kicks and he deals. This one fouled away off the netting. Jenkins making Rose work here in this at-bat. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here we go again, the pitch. Outside, and this is a full count.
Here you go, Juan. Turn down, bud.
So it'll be a 3-2 to Jenkins. They throw over first on Barron. He's back in again. Been a lot of throwovers from Hagan. Trying to get him one of these times to be just napping over there at first base, but Barron hasn't fell for it yet. The 3-2. That's right in there, strike 3. No doubt about that one. 4 strikeouts for Rose, and Jenkins was hoping for something else there, and now there are 2 away. Ryan Henderson, he's 0 for 3 coming in. Rose trying to strand that tying run on the bases. Here's the first pitch, and it's first pitch strike. Henderson has not been able to produce yet in this one. They throw over again. Barron just gets back in.
Come on, Simon.
So it stays an 0-1 count. Rose set to deliver. From the stretch to pitch. And that one's going to be a strike. It was a check swing, but didn't need to be a swing for it to be called a strike. And now it's 0-2. Rose trying to get himself out after that leadoff hit by pitch. That one was down low. And again, Allen keeps it in front. Had the ability to waste one there, and now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And a big bounce back from Hagan Rose after he led off that inning with a hit by pitch. It goes strikeout, strikeout, strikeout to get out of the inning. And we're into the bottom of the 8th. Batcats still holding a 1-run lead.
This is pitcher David Stewart. You're watching Batcats Media Network, home of the Great Bend Batcats.
are for the time being. The Bad Cats last chance to pad the lead before the top of the 9th inning. And they have the middle of the order up to try and do it. 3, 4, and 5 due up. Simon Larinaga taking a first pitch strike. Has not been a great night for Simon. 0 for 3 to this point. 2 strikeouts. Did hit a ball a mile foul, though, as this one's going to be ripped up the middle, a base hit. Simon gets his first hit of the game, now 1 for 4. And it'll bring up Bodie Waller. Home run for him the last time at the plate. Waller with 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 RBIs. First pitch to him here, and that one dropped off the table. Missed down low, though, ball and no strikes. Go to Palmer, trying to stay strong there. That was the second hit he's allowed. As that's down low, 2 balls and no strikes. Palmer gave up the double to Riley Silva in the last inning, but really didn't hurt him because he was thrown out at third trying to stretch it. He got 3 strikeouts. This is his first time having to deal with this middle part of the order. 2-0 taken for a strike by Waller, 2-1. It's a lefty-lefty battle. They throw over, and it's a check on Simon. It's back in there. Simon does have sneaky pace over at first base. As long as he can catch you in a lull. 2-1 pitch, and Waller watches it outside, 3-1. Monarchs have a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. As this one is outside, ball 4, 2-1, and nobody out. So it'll stay going for Connor Allen. He reached on an error and struck out twice. He's 0 for 3 on the day.
Pitch hitting for the Bad Cats. Pitch running, is number 6, Brady Kreitzer.
And also looks like we're going to have a pinch runner for Bodie Waller. Brady Kreitzer checks in over at first base. Kreitzer in, Waller out, Allen at the plate. 2 on, none out. Here's the first pitch. He squares to bunt, but he missed it. Strike 1. Will Roger Ward keep that bunt on is the question. Gotro couldn't get one down earlier in the game for the Bad Cats. Allen missed on his first attempt. He'll try again. This time he does get it down third base side. It's a good bunt. Could be a hard play just to get Allen. They will get him.
Does a job right there.
But that's exactly what the Cats were looking for. Simon Larinaga to third base and Brady Kreitzer over to second.
The left fielder, number 17.
Kyle Gates looking for the RBI.
Gates!
Just pull the ball right here. It's that easy.
Infield is in for the Monarchs. Gates looking for anything in the air. First pitch, swings and hits it foul. If you hit the ball that hard, it's going to be tough for anybody to make the play. Can't really react that quickly at first if you're Jenner Steele. Nothing in 1. Outside.
Good.
Ball on a strike to Gates. Here's the pitch. And Gates fouls this one off. Put that one into the parking lot. Reached a pivotal point here in this AB. Dakota Palmer looking for the strikeout. Gates just trying to put it in play, make something happen. Here's the 1-2. And he's going to get caught looking on a curveball.
Third baseman, number 3.
They're going to stick with Palmer here to try and get out of this. Coulter Maldonado at the plate, 2 for 3, a single in the second, a double in the fourth. He's got 2 RBIs on the day. First pitch, he takes away. 1 ball, no strikes. Simon Larinaga at third, Brady Kreitzer at second for the Cats. 4-3 game here in the bottom of the 8th. And that's this inside strike called to Maldonado, 1-1.
Time to flip the script.
And that was really in on Coulter, and he's not a guy that really crowds the plate. Feet are well off the chalk. That one up and away, 2-1. Palmer resets himself, the lefty. There's a 2-1 count on the right-hander, Maldonado. Here's a 2-1. Swing and a miss there. Good break on it, 2-2. Palmer gave up a leadoff single to Simon Larinaga. Then he walked Bodie Waller. A sac bunt, put him on second and third, but he got Kyle Gates to strike out looking, and now he's a pitch away from getting Maldonado and getting out of this inning. Here's the pitch. Up high, this count is full. If the inning would be extended, Rathan Malone would hit next. Palmer's ready. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Foul tipped in, as a matter of fact, and held by the catcher Barron, but the strikeout still stands, and it is a 4-3 game going to the 9th here on the Bad Cats Media Network.
We've all heard what they say about us. Flyover state, middle of nowhere, a bunch of country folk. Go ahead and fly on over. There's nothing going on. Nowhere to be. And yeah, we've got a lot of hard-working, entrepreneurial, best neighbor you could ask for farm families. We're proud of Kansas, and that's why we built our entire network for it. Next Tech Wireless, keeping Kansans connected.
Options. Everyone likes them, and at Office Products Incorporated, we offer options. Shop by phone or by having one of our OPI specialty salespeople call on you to help you find solutions. Shop online at OPIKAN.com to place your order directly or search for solutions, or come to one of our 4 store locations, Great Bend, Larned, Russell, and Hayes, to shop in person. OPI offers you these options for your shopping convenience. Which do you prefer?
Everything you need to power your business. OPI.
This is outfielder Colby Christian for the Batcats. You're watching Batcats Baseball on the Batcats Media Network.
George Austin on to close this one for the Batcats. 4-3 game, top of the 9th inning. Austin will have to get through Jenner Steele, Alex Burge, and Carson Coffey. First pitch to Steele is a strike across for Austin, and it's 0-1. Austin's still has not given up a run this season. 10 innings in, he's got 12 strikeouts to 4 walks. He has 1 save already this season. That came on June the 2nd against the Hayes Larks. Giving up just 3 hits all season. Last appearance on the against the Aviators on the 21st. Went 3 innings, gave up 1 hit. 1-1 pitch. This one fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Steele 0 for 3. Strikeout, a ground out, and he reached on an error. Here's the 1-2. This one hit right back at Austin. It hit off him. He still might have a play here.
Oh,
Throws it to first, and he does it. He might have a bruise, but he'll take the out. That went flying off the bat of Jenner Steele. Honestly, a little bit of a blessing that he got in the way of it. It's probably a hit otherwise, and instead, there's 1 out. Burge at the plate. And that one is a strike called on the outside corner to Burge. One coming to Burge. That's outside, 1-1. Burge had an RBI single in the 7th inning. Turned this into a 1-run affair. But it has stayed that way as Batcats' bullpen is held up. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Grounded foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Austin really tries to get himself fired up before he goes on the mound. Sometimes it's kind of part of the reason that he's looking back. You see him look back towards center field. Get himself ready to go. Loves this closer role. 1-2. Hit to the right side. Gotro charges, flips it up with his glove to his hand, and then he throws to first for the out. Flashy way to make a routine play, and there's 2 away. Cats 1 out away from winning this opener against the Hutch Monarchs, and we're going to see a pinch hitter for these Hutch Monarchs, and it is going to be Lane Brewster. Lane Brewster from League City, Texas, 5'11", 170, plays at Sam Houston. Going with the lefty against the right-hander, Austin. First pitch is a strike from George, and it's 0-1. No 1 pitch. Too far outside there, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss there, and it's 1-2. Batcats strike away. Austin looking ready here. 1-2 pitch.
Got
Didn't get him there. 2-2. So the count 2-2 the pitch. And that one down low, 3-2. If the inning continues, Jacob Wiltshire would be next. First, we'll see a 3-2 from Austin. He struck him out, and the Cats win it 4-3. George Austin gets the save. Zach Thornton picks up the win, and Great Bend now improves to 15-2 in conference and gets a little more breathing room from the Hutch Monarchs, who drop to 12-5. My apologies, in conference play. The Cats hung on where they needed to. They took a 4-0 lead. The Monarchs got it close, but the Cats hung on with help from the pen, Hagen Rose, and George Austin in particular. And the Bad Cats on a winning streak again. That's 4 straight for the Cats. Another great battle as the Cats try and keep this up. They're off tomorrow on Sunday, but they'll be back in action on Monday here at Al Burns. We'll see how it all shakes out. If the Cats can stay hot against the teams at the top of the Sunflower Collegiate League. We're going to step aside for a moment, and when we come back, we'll have more on this one, as well as our player of the game interview on Bat Cats post-game show.
This is shortstop Trey Amaral, and you're watching the Bat Cats Media Network, home of the Bat Cats.
And welcome back here on the Bad Cats post-game show. Mark McClure joined out by today's player of the game. It was a shame we couldn't see him longer. 5 innings pitched, 1 hit, no runs, 1 walk, and 8 strikeouts for Zach Thornton. And Thornton, how was it to be back here in Great Bend for your first start?
Man, I love Great Bend. There's no better feeling than pitching in front of these fans. They understand baseball. They get it. It's fun as always out here.
And for you, kind of a little bit of a break between your last start in the draft league and coming in here. How were you able to attack so early after that little break?
Really, honestly, all it is the way I pitch. I try to go out and command the zone for all 5 to 7 innings I go out there for. I don't want anyone to get comfortable in the box. I'll live inside if I need to. I just try my hardest to make the hitter uncomfortable.
Yeah, and for you, it seems like the fastball sets up a lot of what you do on the mound out there. How do you try to intimidate these hitters with that heater?
Well, inside fastball, one of the hardest pitches to hit in the game. Start with that, and then I just like to live inside after everything else.
And for you personally, you don't have a ton of time here with Great Bend, unfortunately, but for you, how have you fit in with this new group after coming in from last year?
Man, they've brought me in like family. They had a family going, and I just walked right in. Couldn't ask for anything else.
Thanks a lot, Zach. Appreciate you joining us tonight. We'll step aside. We'll finish this thing up when we come back on the Cats post-game show. Now we're back here ready to close things down here on the Bad Cats Media Network. Cats win it 4-3 over the Hutchinson Monarchs, game 1 of the series. Monarchs dropped 12-5, 12-5 in the conference. They haven't played any non-con yet this season, while Great Bend up to 19-3, and in the conference they are 15-2, and they find themselves in a great spot here in the Sunflower Collegiate League early in the season. Now you're really more into the middle part of the season. At this point you play 36 conference games, and the Cats are sitting with their 17th game played. So, there's been a lot going well for them at this point, and they just have to try and focus on keeping that going, especially with the way the Diamond Dogs are playing. You can't afford to drop any. They've won their last 10 games. They're off to a really good start today up against Mulvane. In Mulvane, they're up 8-1 there. Newton is leading Kingman 9-5, and Kingman Derby up 7-zip over 316 Elite, while Hayesville is getting ready to get started against the Wichita Lobos. So, you got to keep it going. It's frustrating, when you're playing this well and you have all this breath on your back while you're trying to run, because you can just feel the footsteps of Cheney right behind you. That's going to be a big series at the end of the season. It's the second to last series for the Bad Cats, and with Cheney playing a struggling Mulvane team, you have to understand that you got to keep the momentum going, or you may fall out of that top spot. And the Bad Cats, I think they showed a lot of character today with the way that they played, the way that they battled in there. Got off to a lead against a tough arm that was really doing work against them, for them to be able to bounce back and get a couple of hits. And then when it got a little bit hairy at the end, they were still able to hold on. George Austin did a great job finishing the game off. An all-around effort everywhere. They got a lot of contributions where they needed them, and their situational hitting was a lot better than what we had seen in the past, where they're leaving guys on, especially in scoring position. They didn't do that today. They didn't have as many opportunities as they normally would, and they took advantage of the few opportunities they got against Hutch, as Clay Westbrooks ends up taking the loss. He pitched solidly through most of the game. He just made a couple of mistakes. Maldonado got the double with 2 guys on, and Bodie Waller picked up the 2-run home run against him, and that inning was extended because of an error. So not all of the blame goes on him. He gives up 4 runs, 2 of which were earned. Still gets nailed with the loss. And Zach Thornton, as we said, limited in what he could do with the 5 innings, but he pitched fantastically in those innings and really kind of pushed the Bad Cats to this victory with his strong start. And they get the win. They're back in action on Monday after a day off tomorrow. Back against the Hutch Monarchs here at Al Burns Memorial Field. We hope to see you there. If you're unable to make it, we'll have the game here on the Bad Cats Media Network. And that'll do it for us here from Great Bend. For Ty Riley, who joined me tonight, the rest of the crew with the Bad Cats Media Network, my name is Mark McClure. For the final time, 4-3 The Monarchs drop it to the Mad Cats 4-3, and the Cats lead the series 1-0. So long from Al Byrne.